get on here and tell you about a short story I wrote called Cold Moon High, the Doll. Now, I fully intended this to be like R.L. Stein's Fear Street series. Teenage, sometimes they're slashers, but they can be paranormal slasher, teen horror basically. And I fully intended to make this about 120 to 150 page book, about 50,000 words. However, it wound up being a short story. Now, I'm taking that and wanting to turn it to a 70 to 75 page screenplay. And then what I want to do is turn this screenplay back into a novel. Now, what is the basic premise of this Cold Moon High, the Doll? Because I wanted Cold Moon High to be kind of like a Fear Street, where I could make multiple books all centered around Cold Moon High. And Nikki Barnes is my protagonist. She's babysitting Jamie and Alan Ravenwood, 7 and 10, and the little girl has a doll. Come to find out, the doll was given to her by her older sister Sylvia, who looks just like the doll. Why does she look just like the doll? It's because Sylvia is a vampire. And as a vampire, Sylvia, basically her life force is inside that doll. So if you destroy the doll, you destroy this vampire's life force. Now, with that being said, however, the parents, as well as the brother and sister, don't really want to kill off their older sister, despite it being a murderous vampire. Now, also having to deal with the vampiric older sister, at the same time, we also have to deal with the cemetery having a portal to the underworld, or the afterlife, to the spiritual realm. So, with that being said, the spiritual realm, basically, these ghosts and dead people will walk right out of their graves, be it zombies, be it ghosts, and try like hell to get inside this old mansion. And it is a great, I think it has the potential to be really good. Dealing with not only a cemetery that is a portal to the spiritual realm, and that doll is the life force of a vampire. There's plenty of stuff to work with, and a story I'm proud of. And again, if you're a writer, if you hate outlining like I do, give this a try. Like, write a draft, started out as a novel or short story, and then try to adapt it or rewrite it longer as either a movie or a novel and see what you're comfortable with. This isn't the first time I've tried this. I guess for me, I kind of prefer to. I would rather fail in draft than I would outlining something beforehand, which I don't know if any of you other guys and girls out there that are also writers would actually want to take, the time to do something like that. But it's a unique way to draft. Now, I also have a couple of short stories that are ebooks available online. Autumn Harvest, which you can go to Amazon.com, check out DJ Robbins, Autumn Harvest. That story is about a witch and her adoptive son, Nathaniel, who's a serial killer. Basically, if you're a Halloween fan, and imagine a universe where Michael, like, instead of part 3, if part 3 would have been how I thought it would have been cool, having a serial killer like Michael Myers helping the witch, an actual, like, honest flying on a broom type of witch. So that's kind of what I thought of for this, mixed with like a Sarah Fear from Fear Street, or even hell, the Sanderson sisters from Hocus Pocus. So imagine that kind of stuff. I just thought it was fun. If you like what you're hearing, subscribe to my channel. Have yourselves a lovely day.